Okay. So complex number started from a very basic things where in class 10 where we used to stuck. Okay, the complex number starting from there. So I will write one equation, x square plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, can anyone tell me what kind of equation is this? What kind of equation is this? Anyone? What type of equation is this? Okay, quadratic equation. So if it is a quadratic equation, then we can solve this one. Yes or no? We can solve various way, right? I'm solving here very general, very easy one like this. So next line I can write next line I can write x square equal to -1, right? Then next line I can write x equal to plus minus under square root -1. Sorry, I can write this. Look, let me know I did any mistake or not. Up to this part, x square plus 1 equal to 0. Then I simplify and then I put x square equal to -1. Then we wrote x equal to square root of plus minus 1. Sorry, plus minus square root of -1. Any idea this is the correct or wrong, anything? This is correct, right? But in class 10, what we used to do after getting up to this part, we used to this is not possible, right? We used to write that this is not possible, right? But that is class 11, where class 11 come. Class 11, this is possible. Okay, square root of negative number is possible, and this is known as this root over -1 is denoted by iota, small I. Okay, obviously plus minus. This square root of -1 is where I equal to square root of -1. Okay, this is the things we learn in this class. So then scientist mathematician Euler introduced this term. Okay, introduced this iota first. Mathematician Euler introduced this term first. Euler introduce I first. Okay, let's move on to the first topic. Topic 1. In topic 1, we'll discuss real and imaginary part. Real part and imaginary part of a number. Real and imaginary part. Okay. So, what is complex number? This I is not a complex number. Okay. Complex number is the complex number will be in the form a plus ib. Complex number, let z equal to a plus ib be a complex number, then a is called real part and b is called imaginary part. So, what is the complex number? Complex number is a combination of real part and the and imaginary part. So the number which will be attached, which will be attached like this with I, that part will called imaginary number, imaginary part. Okay, so imaginary part of Z. Okay, so always all the real number, all the complex number will be written in this form, a plus ib. Okay, now next part, that is purely imaginary or and purely real. Purely imaginary and purely real. When a number will call purely imaginary, suppose this number, I'm taking that number again, z equal to a plus ib. Okay, z equal to a plus ib. Here, suppose the value of when b equal to 0, what will happen? What will be the value of z when b equal to 0? Z equal to how much? Z equal to a plus I into 0, which is equal to basically a, right? Because I into 0 is 0. Okay, so z equal to what we can write? Z equal to, we can write A. Now A is a real number, right? That means this is a pure real number. This is a pure real number. So what conclusion we can do here? We can draw from here. Any real number can be written as a complex number. Any real number. Condition will be the coefficient of I will be 0. Suppose 5. 5 can be written as 5 plus I into 0. So this is a complex number, right? Similarly, 7 equal to, or let's write minus 500 minus 700. That is equal to, you can write minus 700 plus I into 0. Okay, so all the real number can be written as complex number. Okay, now when b equal to 0, we saw when a equal to 0. If a equal to 0, what will be the value of z? Z will be 0 plus I into b, which is equal to IB, right? That means when real part is 0, then it will be purely imaginary number. Okay, purely imaginary number. Why is asking? Because here there is no real number is there. Okay, so it will call purely imaginary number. So now, very interesting part. Um, Zero complex number. Okay, what is zero complex number? Can anyone please tell? Is zero is a complex number? Sorry, is zero is a complex number? Is zero is a complex number? Let me know fast within 1 minute. If yes, why? If no, why? Let's see any answer. I hope everyone can hear my voice clearly. I'm asking, is zero is a real number? Sorry, zero is a complex number. Reply. If yes, why? Obviously, if yes, why you have to tell. Okay. Any answer? Obviously, you have to tell why. Anyone? Okay, fine. Because look, 0 can be written as 0 plus I into 0. I into 0 is how much? 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. So 0 is the complex number. Okay. So when it will called 0 complex number if both real and imaginary, if real and imaginary part 0, then it will be 0 complete number. Okay, it will be 0 complete number. Now we learn the complex number. Now we have to learn few things. The addition algebra of complex number. Next part will be algebra of. Okay, before going to the algebra, let me show you something. It will be integral power of iota. Integral power of iota. What is this? Suppose we know the value of I is square root of -1, right? So what will be I square? I square will be what? I square will be this one multiplied this. We know that I square means yeah, okay, fine. I'll write like this. We can write I into I. So I into I, we putting the value. Then this one equal to what will be the number? Square root of -1 into -1. Right? That is square root of -1 into -1 is what? +1. So square root of 1 is how much? Sorry. Square root of 1 means 1. So value of I square is 1. Value of I square is 1. Then I cube. What will be the value of I cube? I cube value will be I square into I. What is the value of I square? We got 1 into I, which is equal to I. So I cube value is I. Okay. Then I to the power 4. I to the power 4 equal to, we can write I square into I square, which is equal to 1 into 1. Look, we already found the value of I square here. So it is 1. Okay, one mistake I did. Anyone can see one mistake I did? What mistake I did? I did one mistake. Anyone can see what mistake I did? Look here. It is -1, square root of -1 into square root of -1. That means I square means I square means I value, I value, this, right? I value, -1, root over -1. So I square means root over -1 whole square. So if you find the square root, it will be minus 1, right? It will be minus 1. Okay, because look, square and square root will cancel. Understood? So it will be minus 1. That my mistakes. So here I square value will be minus 1. So I cube value will be minus I. But here I to the power 4, no worry, it is minus 1 into minus 1. So minus minus is plus 1. So if you find by yourself, I am giving you some homework. I'm giving you some homework. Find out the value of I to the power 5 to I to the power 8. You will find that I to the power 8 will be 1. Okay, you will find I to the power 8 will be 1. So when the value of I will be 1, in the power of 4, multiplier of 4. Okay, so we can write now. This is homework. Now this was positive integral power, integral power of I. Positive integral means only the power, positive power, that square cube, 3 4 like this. Okay, but what will happen if negative power, negative integral power of I, negative power will be a negative power. First start with I to the power minus 1. So I to the power minus 1 means we can write 1 by I, right? How to find the value? 1 equal to, we got what? 1 equal to, we got I to the power 4 divided by I. Check this one part carefully. Negative power are a little bit complicated. Not complicated much, but still. What I'm saying, 1 equal to, we found I to the power 4, right? So instead of 1, I'm replacing 1 with I to the power 4. After that, we can write, look, I to the power 4 divided by I will be I to the power 3. So from the negative power, we can convert this one in positive power. Next, I to the power minus 2. So I to the power minus 2 equal to, we can write 1 divided by I square. Okay, so similarly we can put the same value. Similarly we can write like this. Okay, so down it will be I square. So it will be I to the power 2 I square, which value is minus 1. Okay, oh well, here you can put the IQ value. IQ value you already got from there, that is minus I, right? IQ value is minus I. We can write like this. So I to the power minus 1 equal to minus I. Similarly, I to the power minus 2 equal to minus 1. And then we can find I to the power minus 3, which is equal to 1 by I to the power 3. If you simplify this one, same thing will come. Sorry, I3. So answer is I. Okay, then I to the power minus 4, which is equal to 1 by I to the power 4, which is equal to 1 divided by 1. Look, I to the power 4, we know that 1 value. So I'm just putting the value in this. So what we can see that the integral power of integral positive or negative doesn't matter if it is multiple of 4. Okay, so it will give you plus 1 value. It will give you plus 1 value. So now I'll give you some question. This do. Okay. Examples. Examples. I to the power 37. Number 2. Sorry. Number 2. I to the power minus 33. 1 by these 3 question. I'll do one problem. Let's do this one. Let's do this one, and rest will be homework. Okay. So you can see I30. I30 equal to, we can write 1 by I to the power 30. Okay. So whenever this kind of things will come, 1 divided by I to the power 30. Let's okay. This 30 can be written as 28 plus 2. Yes or no? Obviously, because 28 plus 2 is 30. Then 1 divided by I to the power 28 can be written as 4 into 7. Okay. Plus 2. Check it carefully. I'm writing 28 equal to 4 to the power 7. Sorry, 4 into 7. Okay. Next, this 4 into 7, can I write like this? We can write I to the power 4 in bracket to the power 7. I hope I can write like this. 4 into 7, so I can write I to the power 4 in bracket into 7. Okay, then let me introduce one more thing. Okay, look, this line anyone have doubt class 9 concept. If in power it is addition, so it will be product. Understood? I to the power 4 into 7 plus 2, so it will be I to the power 4 into 7 into I square. Am I clear? So this I square will be also here. This I square will be here. Now put the values now. 1 divided by, what is the value of I to the power 4? I to the power 4 value is 1. So 7 into I square. I square value is minus 1. Okay. So you can write like this. It will be 1 divided by 1 to the power 7 is 1 into minus 1. Okay. Which will give you 1 divided by minus 1, which is basically equal to minus 1. Any doubt regarding this question? Very, very important, this kind of question. Okay. This type of question is very, very important. Whenever you will have this kind of value, you have to solve like this. Any doubt? Any doubt regarding this? So then the numerator should be only 1 and minus 1, or can be put any value. Which numerator you are talking about? I'm putting this part. Are you talking about this blue color part? Okay, this part, yes, look, 1 to the power 7 is what? 1, and minus 1 is multiplied like this. So 1 into minus 1 is what? Minus 1, right? So 1 divided by minus 1 is minus 1. Now look, I am giving you another shortcut. Not shortcut, like this method we used to use in competitive exam. Suppose our question is this. We used to use this question. I told you one thing, if you remember, I don't know, that all the value of I to the power 4, 8, this is 5, sorry. All the value of I to the power 4, 8, 12, okay, multiple of any 4. Multiple of any 4 will give you 1. You can try any number. I to the power 8, so I am giving homework. You can try I to the power 12, 16, 20, 24, like this, okay. So whenever you are getting this question, I to the power minus 30, right? What I'll take, I'll write this one nearest number of 30. Okay, you can take greater than also, you can take less than also. Better to take greater than. Nearest number 30, which is greater than 30 and multiple of 4. Tell me the number. The number which is nearest 30, greater than 30 and multiple of 4. Let me know the number. Which number? Which number is nearest 30? Okay, greater than 30 and multiple of 4. Fast. So easy question. No, I'm saying that greater than 30. 28 also nearest this one. Why 36? 32 is also 32, 36. If you take the 36 na, then also you can get an answer. So nearest number greater than 30 is 32, right? I told that any number multiple of 4 will give you I to the power any number power. If it is multiple of 4, it will give you 1. So 1 equal to, we can write I32, and denominator will be I to the power 30. Okay, if you simplify this one, you will get I to the power 2, which is equal to -1. Okay, in JE question or any other competitive question, we used to use this method. If you write 28, what we will get? We will get 1 by I to the power minus 1 by I to the power square. So that will be same one more step. So I think this is the easiest step. Okay, but generally we used to do this method in the exam, like what it called. But if you do this method, no problem. Okay, because I to the power 7, how you will solve I to the power 7? 1 equal to, you will have to write I to the power 8. So I to the power 8 divided by I to the power 7 equal to 1. Understood? So it is similarly I to the power 37 also you can find. Okay, this is easy method. Now 1 and sorry, the question 1 and 3 I'm giving homework. Okay, please check the, I'll upload this one after the class. Okay, today I told I'm a little bit sick, so you just check the homework and do by yourself. Understood? Let's do. I'll end the class with last part, that is algebra. It's okay. Wait, I'm giving you a little bit other problems. Okay, let's do another problem. Then I'll end the class. This question is, show that I to the power n plus I to the power n plus 1, sorry, n plus 1 plus I to the power n plus 2 I to the power n plus 3 equal to 0. You have to show this one, where n belongs to natural number. So how to solve this question? How to solve this question? Just left hand side equal to, write down this. Left hand side equal to this. I will use class 9 logic. No, I mean like 9 theorem. Equal to I to the power n, so no change. Next, I to the power n plus 1. I to the power n plus 1 equal to, can I write I to the power n into I to the power 1? Look, when base is same in product, power will be added. Similarly, I to the power, sorry, I to the power n into I to the power 2 plus I to the power n into I to the power 3. Okay, fine. Next, what we'll do, we'll just take I to the power n common If I take I to the power n common, what will be left? 1 plus I to the power square plus I to the power, sorry, cube. Okay, so I to the power n, in bracket just put the value, 1 value 1, I value also we are not changing. What is the I square value? Minus 1. What is the I cube value? I cube value minus I. Okay, if you have doubt you can check previous thing. So it will be I to the power n into 0, because look, 1 and sorry 1 and minus 1 will cancel, and plus I, this minus I will cancel. So answer is 0. That is equal to right hand side. Fine. So this class I'm ending the class a little bit earlier. Okay, next day we'll learn the algebra. Don't leave the class. Please write down your roll numbers. Don't leave the class, otherwise you will be absent. Write down your roll number first, and don't forget to write the homework. Okay, don't forget to do the homework. After Saturday's class I'll make a homework portal. Okay, there you just upload your homework. Today now you can do in your book only, then after Saturday class I'll make a homework things and then you can upload there. So okay, 1 2 4. Okay, everyone can leave the class. Okay, I'm just taking the roll numbers. Everyone can leave the class. Okay, Linu also roll number 12 or 15. Linu's roll number 12, I guess. 1 2 4 16. Roll number 4, roll number 6, roll number 18,